From Oracle Park in San Francisco, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the San Francisco Giants. And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ramos, long run into the gap. And a quick out, number one. And here comes Tommy Edman. Foul ball. Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran second baseman, Ketel Marte. And takes low for ball one. Just missed. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying into the bleachers and gone. Home run. That one felt good. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Up the middle. Gets it to first. Yep, that ends the frame. Back here in San Francisco. And today's starter, Ryan Nelson.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. And that just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Now it's going to be Brett Wisely. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
They got it for out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Elliot Ramos, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that's in the dirt. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Grichuk makes the play, and that'll do it. Back here at Oracle Park, here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. Randal Grichuk now. Corrals it, and there are 2 outs.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy's very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
Adrian Del Castillo stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Adames, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there. And there's a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Fought off foul. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
That's a ball.
And they'll do it again. Just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two outs, base is empty. That misses the zone, and the count's full. High fly ball out to left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Ray back to work. Ray, a 6'2 southpaw, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Yastrzemski makes the grab, 1 down. So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Hit in the air, center field. Lee. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That one ripped. Way back there. Has room, and he makes the catch. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Willy Adames. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Giants definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
That one just misses. stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Foul tip, and he hangs on for strike 3. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. To the right side. In plenty of time to first. Giants go in order. As we go to the top of the fourth, Ketel Marte up to the plate. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Wisely, they get the out on Marte. And now it's Josh Naylor, grounded out his first time up. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 1 out, bases empty. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double. Now he launches a throw over his head.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And that one in the air center field. Lee makes his way towards it, makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
The wide to kick the pitch. In the air, right field. Yastrzemski makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in San Francisco, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And strike 2.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
A little bit low.
That's low.
Now 1-2. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And now here is Brett Wisely. He's 0 for 1. That clips the zone, and that is strike 1. Bases empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Comes up empty.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Here's Elliot Ramos. Flied to right his first time. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. And that's a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Randal Grichuk.
Randall Griffith.
This one could be trouble. Man at first, and the batter now, Adrian Del Castillo. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in for the out. Digging in, Gabriel Moreno. And a foul ball. And it falls. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
And the batter now, Jake McCarthy. Grounder might be two. On to second, they get one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, a hitter knows that if he can beat out the back end of this double play, that runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help your team, and you keep the line moving. Really good job right there.
And that one finds its way through. And now to aboard, coming home. He will score. The throw to second is offline.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Ramos pulls it down, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Giants, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
One down, base is empty. Up and in, and that's ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Grichuk brings it in. And there's 2 down.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
The Giants hitless so far in the game. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Ray back to work. On the ground. He gets there with the slide. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. They say it went. Gurriel measures 6 feet 4 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. This one in the air. Flores makes the grab, 2 down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to short. Sends it to Flores. And it's a 1-2-3. Back here at Oracle Park. Bottom of the 6th inning. Willy Adames stands in. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Got him looking. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Bunting, and it's in the air. Toss to Naylor. Gets the catcher by a step. 2 down, base is empty. So here's Wade now. Pulls that one foul. 2 down, nobody on. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And a base hit right there.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just.
Trey Jameson gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now at the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee. 2 outs. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Wade off of first with 2 away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Moreno makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Randal Grichuk.
Randal Grichuk. Now pitching for the Giants, number 74.
To the right side, Wisely. Throws to first in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Adrian Del Castillo now at the plate. That one down the line, and foul ball. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and that's a 2-bagger.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 6-0. Now here is Jake McCarthy. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. Flores. And he's out on the tag.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Swing and a ground ball. And he's safe at first. So 2 down. Here's Ketel Marte. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. In there safely.
The first baseman, number 22.
Here's Josh Naylor, 1 for 3. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Lee on the move. And makes the grab. And that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. The 0-2. Headed towards the corner. Reaching for it and brings it in. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Foul ball there. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Checks a swing. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Ground ball, left side. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 0 for 3 in this one. High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A laser to left. And they add a run. It's 7-0. Grichuk in the box now. No balls and a strike. Chapman over to first in time. 2 gone. 2 outs. Base is empty. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing, called strike. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. That one fouled off. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Willy Adames digs in now. And that misses. Ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fly ball to right. Grichuk snags it. Now a long throw to first. That is the inning. Back here in San Francisco all set to start the ninth in this one. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Adames. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Yastrzemski. And it's caught for the out. Tommy Edman at the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it hits the fence.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And that one hops the wall. Here comes Edman to score. And it's an 8-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now Josh Naylor has his second hit of the day. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Gurriel. And he swings through that one.
0-1.
Outside low. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Marte at second. Naylor at first. 2 out of the inning.
1.
Pitch misses. And a count 2-1. This one in the air. Wisely puts it away. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom 9. And here is Patrick Bailey. Jamison back to work. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So a man at first. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1 on the Naylor. They get 2.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And that is out of play. The D-backs up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Jamison is just 1 strike away. 2 down, nobody on. And he lays down a bunt. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. So digging in, Brett Wisely. That one drilled left field and foul ball. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time ball game, and the strikeout ends it. Nelson with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
You